So what do I value about Aikido? So Aikido is definitely providing a ton of value to my customers. And I also see them as being super proactive in our Slack Connect. So they're super proactive in supporting our customers' needs. And they're also super fast in engaging with any issues that they might have. So that is a very, very fantastic feeling to know that you kind of embraced by the vendor and they care about their products. So whenever we're reporting bugs or issues, like there's always that feeling of being taken care of. That's what I really value. I can see the value. I'm Nicolai Brogaard. I work for Visma. I work as part of the security testing, and that's, of course, part of the security organization. So Visma is a conglomerate, and we have 180 companies under our portfolio. I think we have about 15,000 employees. Of those, 6,000 are developers. The security organization is about 100 people. Visma kind of puts a very heavy focus on security, and the entire idea there is very much to be part of Visma, that we focus on security. So therefore it should be, since it's important to Visma, it should also be important to all the companies in the portfolio. Part of the structure of the security organization is that it is part of a security program, which is structured into the different kind of services that you have in your security testing. So we have our SAST and SCA, and we also have DAST and bug bounty and penetration testing. The idea there is, of course, that you have service owners that kind of manage the tools, and those tools, of course, onboard the different companies. We very much see the companies as our customers. We have been tempted to do that, but it's also one of those things where like pivoting into building like security tools internally would use a lot of our internal security resources. They could be doing other things that would be benefiting us more. When choosing any vendor, having a vendor that's based in the European Union is a great benefit for us. While we are a global company, the majority of the portfolio is based in the European Union. So therefore, it makes sense that the vendors have an understanding of the requirements that the companies would put on the vendor for GDPR, for instance. And also, some of the companies might have requirements that they need to have, like the data on their on national soil, for instance, or in the European Union in general. Maybe it can't leave the European Union in any way. The things we were looking into when evaluating an SCA vendor is really just, does it fit the 80-20 rule? Does it fit 80% of my customers? If 80% of my customers kind of can fall into the best value that a vendor can provide, then it's a potential very good fit. Then it's about figuring out all the other added benefits that you kind of get with the tool or the vendor, the relationship, the partnership with the vendor. Whether any of these are detractors or not, cost is always a factor. Like it's a business relationship. So the way that Aikido kind of enhances the security posture of our portfolio is that we do have these kind of blind spots in our existing SAST offering that Aikido very much helps bring some attention to. So in that kind of way, they are very much enhancing it beyond just the SCA part that was the primary reason for acquiring the Aikido solution. The secondary reason was the blind spots, helping with those blind spots. And the tertiary reason was the CSPM. As I see it, like the customers are saving a ton of time from the auto-remediation feature that Aikido kind of has. So reducing that false positive noise is providing tons of benefit. Some of the teams might not see how much benefit that it's really providing them, but as far as I can see, it's reducing the workload that they had before by a huge margin. I'd say they don't have to dig through as much noise as they used to, so any reduction in the noise is always a benefit. For us, switching to Aikido was super easy. One of the secret powers that we kind of have inside of Visma is that we, of course, have our inside security developer portal. The kind of portal that we have, it's called Hubble. What Hubble helps us do is it helps us speed up the onboarding of these different companies, both in general onboard to the security program, but also onboarding to the different tools inside of the security program. what we see is that we have a huge majority onboarding very quickly. So what do I value about Aikido? So Aikido is definitely providing a ton of value to my customers. And I also see them as being super proactive in our Slack Connect. So they're super proactive in supporting our customers' needs. And they're also super fast in engaging with any issues that they might have. So that is a very, very fantastic feeling to know that you kind of embraced by the vendor and they care about their products. So whenever we're reporting bugs or issues, like there's always that feeling of being taken care of. That's what I really value. I can see the value.